And it's live. Rangers transfer talk. I'm watching the F1, so a wee bit of F1 watch along here. As we talk about Rangers transfers, everybody, captaincy's being stripped. All the best of gear. Let's talk about it, guys. So get your comments in, and we'll be loving life. Absolutely loving life, won't we? Why is my stream not beginning on my phone? I don't understand this. Like the stream will restart. It'll go for 30 seconds here. And look, it restarts. So I don't know if this is actually the start of the stream or because you couldn't find it on your phone. Not really too sure what's going on, but get your comments in. Get the comments in. But yeah, our transfer's been hijacked. We'll get into that in a wee minute. Remember to join if you want to become a member. If you don't want to become a member, then that's down to you. But yeah, if anybody's intrigued about what bets I've got going for the Formula One, then I'll let you know. But if you're not intrigued, then I don't really blame you. At the end of the day, betting's a mugs game, but if you win, you're on top. Gallus boys on top. You can't disagree with it. What's Philip come on doing? I want to get the latest Rangers news up, everybody. Latest Rangers news. What we thinking? What we feeling? Get your comments in. Get your comments in. Let's see here. Right. 6 people. What's going wrong today, mate? Well, I will I'll let you. I'll tell you what's going wrong. If my F1 bet crumbles, that'll be something going wrong. But it's a beautiful day, summer. We're in the middle of summer. The Euros is back today. We're not in it, but here's a shipment coming from China. That might get us right. Cameron Crooks, what are you saying, son? Seema Price has dropped a good bit due to the last 12 months on his contract. Yep. This stream will be going live to about 4 o'clock, everybody. I know, with Big Stevie, watching the F1. No spoilers, though, because there's money on the line. Yeah, not everyone's watching the F1, but I am. Yeah, I mean, Seema's Price. Let's go in the transfer market and have a wee look at it before we dive into the hijacked signing, by the way. So, yeah, he's got a year left on his deal. Obviously, with that, what comes with that is out the window. It says this current, but see, transfer market doesn't really take into consideration the actual gimmick of players that are. Fuck, did he spend a season on loan? It's Stoke. He did. What was I even talking about? See my so the transfer market don't really factor it in that players are in the last year of their contract. Right back, you want my San Cornick. Right, yeah. Who's been hijacked? It's looking like Yusuf Kabadani. It looks like Besiktas are going to get their man. What's everyone's opinion on Kenny McLean? Wasn't he good in his prime? Yeah, I don't rate him. Right, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Kenny McLean's a fucking world beater. I've always questioned why he's even in the Scotland team, but he is somehow in the Scotland team. And I'm not going to pretend once he puts this shirt, well, not this shirt per se, but a Rangers shirt on, I'm not going to pretend he's the man, he's brilliant. I'm not going to fucking do that. It's not that I've never really rated Kieran Dyle. I just don't think he's that good. Not Kieran Dyle, fucking Kenny McLean. I just seen Kieran Dyle down there. Yeah, and I agree with that. It'll be another Kieran. It's just another mid-table player in the Championship. The only thing I will give Kenny McLean over Kieran Doyle and Tom Lawrence is that he's a Rangers man. He gets it. But, what I want to get is quality through the door. I think, but we do need experience. I do accept that argument, but I would say the vast majority of people don't want him. which I think's more than fair. More than fair. To be honest, I'm not gonna shed some tears about that deal. So yeah, Abdullah Seaman at his highest market value was 11 million when he was at Slavia Prague. 5 caps for the national team for Senegal. If we can get him for like a cutthroat price, I would bring him in. And obviously he's only got the year on his contract. Maybe Rangers do a loan with an obligation to buy, but can you do that? Because I don't know what the course of action is going to be, to say the least. You want good experience here. You do need good experience, right? And I think that is one of the constellations with Kenny McLean. You're getting a 32-year-old that'll be 33 in January, knows Rangers, knows the league. He's played at a decent level pretty much all his career. You know, I know I've just buried Norwich, but he's all right. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it's the fucking holy grail, man, and it's fantastic, but it is what it is. What else? Danny DeWitt, want him at Ibrox. Let me give him a wee Danny DeWitt. Danny Witt. Let me give him a wee look. Danny DeWitt. 26-year-old, plays for AZ Alkmaar. Was he a part of the team that absolutely scudded Dundee United? He probably was, wasn't he? He probably was, brother. Don't work for me. Doesn't he? Got 5 million. He was born in Horn. He's got a lot of trophies to his name. Dutch champion, Dutch Cup winner, Dutch Super Cup winner, Dutch under-19 champions twice. And what's his highest market value is actually right now. So he's a man at the peak of his powers. He used to be at Ajax, so I mean, his career is full of bad experiences, Law. I think you picked me up there wrong. Aye, I know what you mean. Yeah, you want good experience, not shite experience, and you think Kenny McLean doesn't offer good experience. And I think in our league, it's almost hard to get good experience. I'm not saying you don't get them. Of course, you do get them. I mean, Joe Hart, good experience, won the Premier League, and yeah, he wasn't quite what he once was at Celtic, but he was all right. But you can't always get those the names, the stars at the end of the day. Not that Kenny McLean is. He's not a rock star by any means. Definitely not. He's definitely not a fucking rock star. I can guarantee you that. 30 people watching though. That's brilliant. I was doing a live stream over on wrestling earlier, man. 5 people watching, only went 20 minutes. So that was fun. Anyway, let me run you through my bet here. I've got 2 bets going in the F1. So yeah, everyone cares so much about the F1. Verstappen, fastest qualifier. Lando Norris top 3. Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell top 6. Ocon Q3. Perez and Gasly Q2. That's worth 74 quid. I think there's a decent chance that can happen. Definitely a decent chance that can happen. But right, I'm going to look at some transfer news for people get bored out their tits. So let's go into the Scottish football gossip column. So Clement has come out and said, let's see what Clement has come out and said here, shall we? Right, I get it. My OneDrive's full. Reel it in. Rangers eye experience for the rest of the window. And I think that makes sense because everybody has been pretty much young that Rangers have signed. Apart from Liam Kelly, of course. So that is intriguing. What's that comment say? Would worry more about the stadium falling down, never mind new signings. Simply the asbestos. That's a good one. That's not bad. You can only afford Kenny McLean. You just want to... Here, where's the fucking Rangers fans in these comments, by the way? You need wingers. Surely you can afford players in champions of some decent countries like Denmark, Croatia, Belgium, Switzerland, etc. Hopefully. But here, what was I going to say there? What about Celtic? Celtic aren't signing anybody? Rangers have had a better transfer window than Celtic so far. What do we make of those fucking apples, eh? What do we make? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, partner. You know what time it is. Absolutely. Not my prospect anymore, no mad. Simply the asbestos. So that was a decent line. Decent line. Absolutely right. So what? Who else? So yeah. So I'll talk about the Belgian backroom guy. Rangers have also added to the Belgians backroom team 54-year-old Dutchman Andreas Olderink, the former Go Ahead Eagles head coach, arriving as assistant manager. He's not someone I know personally, but I heard a lot of good things about him. And in the clubs that he was in, he had really good talks. Clement. So Clement didn't know him when he brought him in. Is Tav going? Fucking hope so. Hope Tav's going. I hope Tav's going. 40 goalies. No rush, mate. We can pick and choose. I tell you what, if Celtic wait any longer, man, there'll be people greeting about it. But James Tavernier, is he going stripped of the captaincy? Lance Stroll, you're fucking pish. What did I bet you in? Fucking mince. Yep, I think one of my bets is going to get beat. Get Tavern Goldson to fuck, won't be missed. I agree. I mean, strip the captaincy, yada yada yada, all that stuff. It needs to happen. It just needs to happen. Everybody, it needs to happen. The captaincies need to be stripped. What I don't get is though that story's come out and nobody's really batted an eyelid. A lot of rumours are it's more if Tav leaves, that's the contingency plan in place, which makes it a wee bit worse. Because I'm not too convinced it's going to happen. Everybody, I'm not too convinced. I mean, the window hasn't even opened yet, right? So I guess there's a reason why all the signings that have been made have pretty much been freeze. Maybe once this transfer window opens, that's when we're going to see bids flying in left, right, and centre for James Tavernier. Not that the guy warrants it, but maybe that's what we'll have to wait on. You know, maybe that's what we'll get. But I wouldn't bet my top rocker on it. To be fair, well, we're getting stuck into that the war chest scenario. Yeah, I don't know if Tav's going. I don't know. I was playing Football Manager last night. I uploaded the part last night. Well, a few parts I haven't uploaded yet, but I let Tavernier go on a free. I was going to re-sign him just to sell him, but he can't want him. He's on 30 grand a week for my Football Manager save, so he had to go. He had to go. Everybody, we got 40 people watching. That's very good for a Saturday afternoon because you know what? Not that there's many other things you can be doing better with your time than watching me, but I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. But what else did Clement say about this guy? I wanted to make our coaching staff bigger because we want to focus even more on the individual side of the players to develop them better. I cannot be everywhere at the same moment, so it was important to have a really good addition and somebody with a lot of experience who also has a loud voice, so he will do a good job. Well, that's good. He's got a loud voice. Brilliant. Fantastic. That's cheered me up. That's unreal. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, I guess no, I'll go through. I'll go through the Rangers pre-season friendlies then, shall we? Of course, none of them will be at Ibrox. Obvious reasons, everybody. No need to rip the piss out of us. He will go to the big money and back to Gerrard, hopefully. Celtic signings will be young prospects from Europe. The Rangers signings will be over the hill freebies. Rangers have signed a lot of young talent though in the window. I still can't believe we never tried him at right mid. What a fuckery. Yeah, and it's too late to do it now. He needs to go. It should have been done, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Do not understand for the life of me why we didn't do it. Right, so Saturday, the 13th of July, the day after the 12th, Rangers against Ajax, a battle of orange. Who is going to get the job done? Um, I don't really know. Against Ajax didn't have a good season last year. It's the first game of pre-season. It's probably their first game of pre-season, so I'll go for a 2-1 victory to Ajax. Yes, selling myself short here. But actually, the Euros is on. They've got more players at the Euros. Actually, fuck, I'm going to go for us to win. I'm going to go. So we'll go with that. And then I think the friendly that everyone's most excited about is Rangers Manchester United, which of course 4 o'clock, 20th of July. Who's going to the Rangers Man United game? Who's paying the 40 odd quid? In some cases, way more, like 80 quid. Who's going to that friendly? I think we'll beat United. I think we will, because most of their players will still be at the Euros / well, just coming back, and I think we'll beat them. Doyle and Lawrence can get to fuck. Yep, I agree. Two Diddy men. You've been. Did you actually buy a ticket, Davey? You support United, then Celtic, or is it? I'm only joking. I know you're only there because Rangers are in the other end. No need to fear. No need to fear. Every day is like the 12th of July. There you have it. I have it here first, everybody. Right. I think we'll beat United. I actually do. Right. Against Birmingham. What a great place Birmingham is. Probably the worst place in the UK. I think we'll win that. I think we'll defeat Birmingham quite easy. Then we take on Union Berlin. Again, I think we'll beat Union Berlin. Well, actually, I think we'll draw with Union Berlin. It's away from home. You've got to bear that in mind. But do you work at Murrayfield, or is that just fucking hand them out wherever you work? Oh, Lewis Hamilton went very wide there. Fuck, I need him for my bed. I don't know why I'm laughing and joking about that. I'm debating going to it. I don't know though. I don't know if I can be arsed. Yes, pure Gasly. That's what I need at him. P6. That's good. That's good. Getting a wee freebie. Can't complain with a wee freebie. P6. That'll do, donkey. Mercedes arses crumbling here. As we got 44 people watching, right? So let's talk about the hijack transfer, because that's the main shebang. That is the title of this video. So let's type in Yusuf Capidea. Capidea sees the day. So of course, a deal has been agreed for this guy, which isn't exactly fantastic, to say the least, because I thought this guy's been pretty much, the rumor is this guy's been like, oh, it's been all but done for ages, but it's definitely not been done for ages. I can guarantee you that, because it's fucking, the arse went, why do you need to pay Aberdeen if we got banned on a free? It's to do with the youth fee, the compensation. If you're under 23, you need to pay the club like, not a lot, but like a couple of 100,000. That's pretty much it. I think it's stupid. Like, I think if you're free, you're free. I don't understand why your age should really come into it. But that's what happens at the end of the day, and that is the gimmick that we're fucking here after. At the end of the day, but boom, boom, boom. Want you in my fucking room. Right, Lance Stroll, I need you to fucking step up here. Fly through these final corners. Come on. Ooh. Stroll doesn't make it through. Hold on, I'm just focusing on my bet here. Then we... Bastard. It's one of my bets, Pete. You should get out while you're ahead on betting, guys. Listen to Big Stevie Cool here. There's not much point. Yeah, fuck, Aberdeen gave him a fight, isn't there? You go. Let me see my bet. I'm just double checking. Yep, that's fucking snookered, isn't it? Yep. Wah, wah, wah. Well, I've still got one bet going that's worth 74 quid. There's worse things to. Do you know what makes us laugh though? We wouldn't put up with your board. No, I know you wouldn't. There'd be barriers, there would be sharks, there would be everything getting wung at them. And you know what? I think I've always been saying. I mean, a lot of people, it's just a lot of happy clappers at Rangers for whatever fucking reason. I don't know if they got a fetish with losing trophies, if they got a fetish with giving up league titles like they're fucking hot cakes or something. Or hot cakes, whatever. Hot cakes, cold cakes, shite cakes. That's what Rangers are, shite. Yeah, whatever. 100k is nothing at the end of the day. I know some people try and hype it up to something more than what it is, but either would, and they would be replaced. Well, Rangers can't afford. I just don't know why. I don't want to be sitting here. 100k will bankrupt you again. Nah, it won't. It won't, big man. Mr. Freeland, how are you? Welcome to the party, son. It's not going to bankrupt Rangers, not a chance. What was I talking about there? The Rangers board, it's fucking unacceptable. I mean, I don't want to be sitting here next season spiting the same pish about, well, we sacked our manager, give this guy the win. They did it. Seriously, I cannot be arsed. Rangers, just go win the league, all right? End the misery. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. I'm Brew, everybody. 22 minutes into this live stream, 50 people watching. Super chat, anybody? Anybody? He's a super chat. All the Celtic deviants are on today. Purcell getting stuck in. Certainly doesn't. Lol. Right. Wait, hold on. That kid that Rangers signed, Alexander Smith, is 18. I thought he looked about fucking 12. Let's see. So new Rapid Bucharest head coach Neil Lennon may soften his hardline stance on not allowing 23-year-old Rangers linked forward Albion Ramani to leave this summer after the Romanian club spent 600,000 to sign Slovakian under-21 international Timoce Jambor from Salina. Say lol again. Lol. Lol. Rangers Celtic need to do more chat. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think a seriously underrated part of the season is like the European qualifiers, not internationals. I really do enjoy the midweek games where you've got like St Mirren this season. You're going to have Kelly, you're going to have Hearts, you're going to have Rangers. I do enjoy that part of the season. I do. Don't know what it is. J71 Prime. I would, but don't got my phone. Don't let me on the laptop. Oh, that's all right. Don't sweat it, J71 Prime. When it comes to the L Super Chat, you're one of the goats. Don't worry about it. It's tough coming up against that sort of money in the top 5 or 6 countries. It is, right? It is tough, but see, at the end of the day, there's no excuses. Like when Rangers get scuffed at 5-1 by PSV, it's not they're so much more richer than Rangers. It's how you spend your money, right? It's how you set up, and we set up. PSV have obviously got more money, right, than Rangers and Celtic, but let's not pretend it's gigantic amount. It's not. It's not. No excuse for it. You can't go through 1 year against PSV 3-2 and aggregate, and the next year get scud at 7-2 or 7-3. There's no fucking excuse for that. And some people will try and defend it, but I'm not going to try and defend it. So I've got 2-8 for my bet up. 2 at the 8 are up. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go all the way. Nah, nah, nah. What are we thinking of the Euros tonight? Actually, I could go through my fantasy team because see that £100 giveaway that's going on over on Fog Football? It's turned into a freaking disaster. So this is my team. I've got some Turkish jobber in nets on the bench. Tio Hernandez, Bellingham, De Bruyne. I've got Magnan, Ake, Carvajal, Grimaldo, Di Lorenzo, Xavi Simons, Fabian Ruiz, Musiala, Ronaldo, Yamal, and Harry Kane. You know, I was patriotic. I stuck McGinn, I stuck Shanklin, I stuck McTominay in, and that prick Stevie Clark absolutely shafted me, everybody. Look at the money Ajax spend, Galatasaray as well, and that's two countries aren't even in top four. No, it is. They spend a decent amount of money. It's like the other day, right? Was it yesterday? Oh, Aston Villa, right? Signed some guy for Chelsea for 37.5 million, Ian Matson, right? And I think we'll do well if somebody in the chat fucking knows who he is. Like 37.5 million on a guy I'd never heard of until yesterday. And I know my stuff. I know the general stuff. I don't get it. It's like that 37.5 million. That's more than O'Reilly. That's more than Kyogo. It's more than Hatai. It's more than any Rangers player right now. Obviously, it's a guy we've never heard of. It's baffling, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He played in the European final, I'm sure. Let me Google him here. Ian Matson, 22 years old. If I've made it look like a dick here, does this guy play in the Champions League final? Don't tell me he played in the Champions League final. Did he? Fuck, he started the match and he made a misplaced pass. Well, there you go. He cost Dortmund the final. There you go. Point is, the guy's not even capped for Holland, right? He spent seasons out on loan at Charlton, Coventry, and Burnley, and 6 months at Borussia Dortmund. Now, Champions League final. Yeah, but just because it's a Champions League final doesn't warrant the guy 37.5 million. But it's like, you've never heard him. And Aston Villa, I mean, what happened to the day? I mean, I say the days. See, like 10 years ago, like if you were spending 37.5 million, it was on Sunday good, not a hit and hope. I remember when Arsenal signed Ozil, it was like 42.5 million, and it was like made such a big deal out of that. Like, holy fuck, Arsenal have got their man. This the best number 10 in the world at the time. And now you could spend 42 million and get a guy that's fucking shite, but you've just did it for the sake of it. Anyway, yeah, back to talking about Diddy's amount of money. Go and sign Lawrence Shankland, would you, Rangers? It's no rocket science. Sign Lawrence Shankland. You've got a pinky on the league title. Go sign me Oski and Shankland. Go sign me Oski and Shankland and fucking do whatever you want. Attempt something. Come on, guys, please. Pretty promise. PSG changed the landscape signing that Brazilian wank for 200 million. That's true. That kind of did. It put a shitstorm in motion. It really did. Two of them are RS Please Rangers. Probably wait until Tab and Goldson are sold. Why can't no? But why can't Saudi Arabia have one? Don't be freezing. Why can't Saudi Arabia just come in and be like, "Ah, there's 200 million for Tab and Goldson"? Why not? What's our predictions for the football tonight, then, everybody? Switzerland, Italy. I think Switzerland will win, and I think Germany will beat the Danes. Obviously, the winner of Switzerland, Italy will play England or Slovakia. So let's just say England. So, what is going to happen there in that regard? Kenny McLean more indie folk than rock star. Nah, he's definitely not a rock star. He's a fud, Kenny McLean. I don't mind him. I don't mind him personally, but I just don't think he's all that good. Not that good, you know what I'm saying? Buddy, it's calm in Rome. Chiellini written the pish at them, Bonucci as well. It's fantastic, that wee final at Wembley. Fanja, great player, played against England. Oh, everybody. Well, we're 41 minutes in, we're halfway there on the stream. There's just not a lot of transfer news happening. I just can't wait the friendlies start playing, the European qualifiers start playing, and a lot's happening. I'm looking forward to it, everybody. I'm looking forward to it, everybody. Come on. Let's go out and play today. I'm talking shit. Right, what else we got here? Do I think England's got? I was going to say, do I think England's got a chance against Slovakia? Slovakia got a chance against England. England are playing shite. I think they've got every chance in the world of doing something. I genuinely believe that. I just do not rate them. Do not rate them. Fucking hell, Max Verstappen, that guy's flying. That's good because I've got him to get pole position, everybody. Right, Rangers news. Where's the Rangers news? He was dropped from Feyenoord's academy, Ian Matson, for being too small. Too much of a diddy, man. Too much of a diddy, man. Too much of a diddy, man. Right. Oh, Chris Boyd getting stuck in to Rangers. This shall make for an interesting argument. Shall it? Let's see here. Chris Boyd believes Rangers are behind the 8 ball in the title race with Celtic before a ball is even kicked. So Chris Boyd is saying that Rangers are snookered. Fair enough. We're snookered, everybody. It's no happening. It's no happening. Rangers linked with Greek midfielder Alexandro Spestos. Hi, Spestos. I'm not going to fall for that. I know I read it but I read it for the banter. All right, everybody, I knew what I was fucking getting myself into there. Max Verstappen's too good. Rangers snookered Stephen Davis coming back then. That was a good one. That was a fucking brilliant one. Lol, indeed. 65 people watching. This is what we're talking about here. Saturday afternoon. Talking about how shite Rangers are. I love it. But anyway, what Boyd say? This is what Boyd say. We're behind the 8 ball. Apparently, Boyd reckons it could be October before Rangers finally get a proper home game. I don't get that. October, man, that's fucking mince. That is soul destroying. Anyway. Let's see what this says, shall we? That's what Chris Boyd said, so we'll go into his comments. We deserve better. Rangers fans have unveiled banners with those words a few times at Ibrox in recent years. Boyd wrote in the Scottish Sun column, nobody could blame them if they do so again in the coming months. Well, that is if Ibrox is able to host a game anytime soon. There's only 36 days until the start of the season, and we still don't know where Rangers will be playing their home fixtures in the early weeks of the campaign. Or months, going by the average delay to any kind of building work. With so many season-defining games coming up, it's a crazy situation to get yourselves into. Rangers fans and their tens of thousands have parted with their hard-earned cash to buy season tickets for 2024-25. Not that it makes them any more important, but they're also supporters who bought hospitality packages for Ibrox at an increased cost. And if Rangers are going to relocate to Murrayfield or Hampden temporarily, where does that leave them? None of these fans have been given an answer on whether we're watching their team. Rangers could be 5 or 6 home games in before punters get to see them at Ibrox. That is the reality. It's not a nice reality. It's quite fucking shite if you ask me. But I think that's just what we're dealing with at the minute. It's no ideal trips, but that is what we're dealing with. And October's fucking my birthday's in October. That's 4 months away. I know, a couple of days it'll be 3 months away, right? For all you mathematicians out there, but it's no good enough for Rangers, man. Not good enough for Rangers Football Club. And I said this, like, if they knew it was delayed, they shouldn't have started on the stadium. Why not just delay the improvements to next year till you're ready? I do not understand for the life of me why they would do that. But as you say, Cameron Crooks, as long as we win, I don't care. You don't care where we play. I mean, obviously you'd rather play at Ibrox, but if you offered me right now here, we don't play at Ibrox all season, but we win the league. Fucking, I know what I'm taking. You know what I mean? I know what I'm taking. Taverniers your club captain, a Hall of Famer. Get him out. Couldn't give a fuck if he's a Hall of Famer. Means as much as the Dowry Hall of Fame, and that's fake. James Tavernier's induction to it. Should share with Partick Thistle or St Mirren, both local, and you'll fill it out. Lol. Nah, come on. We're not filling that out, right? What else is Chris Boyd saying? Everybody, Chris Boyd. Fuckers, this is actually. This is quite a long statement. Right. Right, yeah, I was just watching that one. Right, so what's Boyd saying here? As those banners have stated in the past, the fans deserve better. Rangers have claimed the hold-up is down to delays with steel coming in from Asia. Apparently, a project manager has already carried the can and been relieved of his duties. That is happening. I'm sorry, these excuses don't wash. It's nowhere near good enough. The whole situation needs to be addressed properly by Rangers. The club's bosses were vocal last season with the state of Dundee's pitch after multiple postponements, and rightfully so. But I bet Chief John Nealons is thinking to himself now, at least we had a stadium to play in. It's crazy that Rangers got themselves in this mess. I find it hard to believe, really. Listen, these Ibrox upgrades have been planned for a while, and I'm all for making sure every support gets the best possible experience of watching their team. But was it really a wise decision to embark on the work this summer? The timing was always going to be tight with the new season coming around so quickly. And I agree with Boyd. I totally agree with Boyd there. And as for the Dundee situation, right, that obviously it's different, right? Rangers, the Dundee ones, is it more self-inflicted? I guess they're both kind of self-inflicted. Rangers didn't necessarily need to do this. You just drove past Boyd's house. He's trying to sell. Where's Chris Boyd live then? Is it Christopher from Ayrshire? Is that what he's trying to do? I thought my F1 stream went there. Going to back of the TV screen. Right, what else is Chris Boyd saying? We've got 69. How about a 69? We've got 69 viewers watching. So that's brilliant. Right, what else is Chris Boyd saying? There you go then. He lives in Ayr. He lives in hell. He lives in hell. Right, it's a big, nice party here. A big house. Big Chris Boyd. Okay, what else am I reading here? Surely Rangers should have started work on the Copeland Road stand with a guarantee it would be finished in time for August. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's touching October before Ibrox is available. My old club have dropped the ball big time on this, and you wonder just how damaging it might be for them. In terms of the title race, Rangers are already behind the 8 ball before a ball has even been played, as was pretty much the highlight, the headline of the article. And you know, I tend to agree with Chris Boyd. I do. It's fuck off, Ocon. Hold on here, my bet's on the ropes. It's on there. Oh, Nico Hulkenberg. What are you? Oh, no, Kevin Magnussen. No. Oh, you bastard. That's me beat. That's me beat. Fuck's sake, man. Betting's no good. Lennon Miller, season ticket holder, Parkhead. No. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. Ghastly, you're the cunt that's going to beat me, aren't you? Fuck me. No, man. Nope. It's going to be Ghastly that beats me here. Yep, Ghastly's going to fucking beat me. Guarantee it. Oh, who else? Who else has got a lap to go? Is that me? Is that me in the money? Yes. Ho! I'm funny, mate. Thank you. I'll be even funny if this fucking bet wins. Looking good, this bet. Would it have been up if it finished? Fuck no. What's Lando Norris doing? He's been so good recently. As soon as I bet him, his arse goes. No, they do qualifying again. See, I preferred that format. See, when the sprints set up the grid for the race, and like they did in 2021, that makes sense. That makes the sprint worthwhile. See, dishing out 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the top 8. That doesn't do nothing for me. Don't understand it. With Pierre Gasly make a mistake, you'd be raging. Aye. He would be raging. He would be raging. Gravel. Take me to the summer. Right. Well, Chris Boyd, what else did he say? Whatever, Rangers. Yeah, Max does win all the time. I tell you what, my bet's looking good here. 74 quid. Celtic is back to the biscuit tin, and the Terriers are on here. Where's Chris Boyd gone? Ayrshire. Well, where's he going, actually? He's selling his house. Stevie, who do you think is winning the Euros? I agree with Spain. I think Austria got a decent chance, especially with the side of the draw they're in. That's what I will say. Switzerland. I think F1's on a break. Right, we got what? 15, 16 minutes to go, everybody. See that DHL advert? That DHL advert with Coldplay. That gets on my tits, man. Chris Boyd's dropped off the face of the earth since Celtic lifted the trophy. Not necessarily. I mean, he was commentating on the Scotland game, wasn't he? We made quite a few vids on what Isaac Boyd was saying during that. Yeah. Well, he was in the Sky studio doing the punditry. He wasn't actually commentating on the game for like BBC or anything. Everyone will be back in Slovakia. I think Slovakia's got a decent chance. I hope Italy don't stink this game at later Clark style. Are we ready to talk about Steve Clark? How is he still in a job? I'm sorry, man. It's fucking disgusting what actually happened. Switzerland every day of the week. Switzerland are a good team. You know, pumped hungry. I think they were unlucky against us. There were a few offside goals. I mean, it was a decent point from us, but we should have went for the win, and they should have beat Germany. So, what was Clark's style of pish? Play, I mean, pish. Doesn't he work that, Eric? Italy will win. I'm not too convinced. I'm more concerned about my. Look at them there. Oh, slight delay. Italy don't look bothered in this tournament, but they still have the quality. Do they have quality though? I don't know. I look at the Italian team and I'm like, where's the names in that team? You know, where's the Bonucci's and the Chiellinis? I know retired about 10 years ago, everybody, but I think unfortunately the Nigels will get to the final being on the easy side of the draw, but keep beat by Spain in the final. Nah. England won't be winning it, Cameron. I can virtually guarantee that. It's not going to happen. Forza Italia. Can he beat the Italian national anthem, everybody? Very good national anthem. Very good. 13 minutes to go in the live stream. Is there any other Rangers news? Lawrence Shankland reacts as Rangers confirm Liam Kelly transfer. What did he do? Like it on Instagram? Oh, he sent a message to Liam Kelly. What is Shankland, right? Has literally I don't get that. I do not get that. Lawrence Shankland doing a clapping emoji, and that's actually, I can't believe that's an article. No, big Lawrence. I'd pump Lawrence Shankland. Of course I could. Of course I could. Of course I would. Yeah, I think the Russian national anthem's pretty good, but I agree when they were not fading their neighbours. The USSR theme was quite good as well. Decent wee theme. Rocky 4. Do you think Shankland is good enough? I think the pressure at Rangers would be too much. No, I don't think the pressure would be too much, man. He's still banging the goals. Like, if he's banging in 30 odd goals for fucking Hearts, man, the guy. Think of the amount of chances he'd be getting at Rangers. Like, think of the amount of chances that have been blundered by Dessers this season. Or last season. When can we call it last season? To be honest, my knee is fucking aching. You lot wank over Shankland, he's so overrated, he'd struggle in the Championship. Yo, maybe he would struggle in the Championship, right? But you know what? He doesn't struggle up here. He bangs 30 odd goals in, and that's exactly what Rangers or Celtic need. A striker to bang goals in. What he does in the Championship's fucking irrelevant. What he does here, I mean, look at like Joe Aribo. I wouldn't say Joe Aribo's exactly lit up the Championship, but fucking take him back at Rangers, wouldn't you? Come on. Yep, won't hear a Flyer of Scotland. Well, we'll hear it in the wee shitey qualifier soon, won't we? Shanklin, the bear shot legend. What a spell he had over there, by the way. Incredible. Banging in goals left, right, and centre. Q3's underway. Here we go. Am I going to win 74 quid or not? Wait, what's the poll? Should I put up? Oh, I don't even know what poll to put up. I don't know anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Tell you what, the viewers have been very consistent on this one. Is there anything happening on Twitter? I haven't even checked Twitter today, really. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. So Ross McCrory, Anthony Ralston have been pictured with Wayne Lineker of all people. Wayne Lineker, man. Buddy Anthony Ralston sitting with his tap off. Is that all about? How's tricks? Tricks are no bad. Watching the F1, booked to win a bet. Hopefully, that's me put the scud on it. What Euro game you watching later, Steve? You doing a live stream? Nah, I probably won't be doing a live stream. I don't know, man. Ever since that Hungarian goal flew into the back of the net, my interest in the Euros is just nosedived. Ralston runs like he's shot himself. He runs like Luis Lopez from the Battle of the Gay Tony. If you know, you know. GTA 4, DLC, be there, be square. That's what he runs like. That's what James Forrest runs like. Joe Barron. Joe. What the fuck? Just two guys fall over on a fucking treadmill. Ralston does run like he's shot himself, man. He really does. Right, we've got fucking less than 8 minutes to go here. Well, more than 8 minutes to go because I'm no over. This stream's no over till the F1's over, which is in 8.5 minutes. Then we'll celebrate my bet, alright? But Cameron Crooks, well, enjoy your weekend, Stevie. All the best to you. Oh, aye. Forrest runs like he's on ice skates. He does. Ralston and Porteous should never play for Scotland again here. I don't think Porteous is that bad. I think he's one of our better centre backs. Maybe that sums up our centre backs more than Porteous. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Ryan Porteous is an awful defender. I think apart from that Germany game, which I know it's a big mistake, but it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Put it that way. John Fito, Stevie Boy in the chat. What's happening? Fastest sector one, Lando Norris. That was excruciating how poor Ralston was in the Euros. He was. Ralston was poor, but I kind of feel sorry for the guy. He's put in that situation by Steve Clark. For me, my beef is more. Yeah, Smelly says easy target, right? My problem, I think, I look at like a John McGinn and a Robertson. What did they do in that tournament, man? If we're being fucking truthful about it, what did those two honestly do? Nothing. They did nothing for me. That's what I'm going to say about it. And I'm not saying they were overall worse than Ralston, but if you compare the quality that they've got to what Ralston's got, I think it's night and day, man. I genuinely think it's night and day. Porteous has always been a dirty player. He has been. But just because he's a dirty player doesn't automatically mean he's shit. You know what I mean? There is a difference. Stuart, the other option was Stevie O'Donnell. That is Stevie O'Donnell. Right. Right, George Russell, son, you get across that line, top 6. Stop the count. Right now, my bet would be up. Stop the count. McGinn and Robertson doing a hell of a lot more. I think so. See, I'm a fair guy. Like, I think we all know that McGregor and Ralston, like, they were the two standouts in the first game for being atrocious. But I think McGregor, apart from Gilmore, was probably the best midfielder in the last 2 games. And that's not me saying he was particularly brilliant, by the way. Just John McGinn always getting subbed off kind of sums him up. I don't know. He talks a good game, laughing with the Bavarian fucking harmonica thing. I don't know if that's not even a harmonica, but I don't know. I'm very disappointed in John McGinn. 2 tournaments we've got to, and Clark shot the bed. The players have shot the bed. Steve Clark could get football closed down for those performances. He could. Do you think Moyes will ever take the Scotland job? I mean, why not, man? He's done it. He's done it all. He's United, Everton, Sunderland, West Ham, Sociedad. You clearly see he's passionate about it when he was doing the fucking the punditry. Boys in Asia filling a transit up with roof tiles. I want Calmac to retire from Scotland. Leave it to Ferguson and Gilmore. Well, but Ferguson plays as a 10 for Bologna, and he's unreal. But see, that's it. See, with Steve Clark as our manager, we are never going to play a number 10. Never going to play it. I know McGinn and McTominay play a bit further forward, but they play almost as wingers. Fucking, I'd die for a 4-2-3-1 to be played. And see this gimmick, we don't have width. You don't pick players and you don't play players with width. Clark, that's on you. There is wide players in Scotland. Fucking, I'm sick of the tired and tested players. It ain't working. It ain't working. We're not getting to the World Cup. We've got 1 win out of 13. We've got 6 really tough Nation League games coming up. It's going to be 1 win out of 19. It's really that simple. Davy's getting stuck into McGregor. You're the Celtic man, and I'm actually going to defend McGregor here. He signed not one pass affected the game. He did set up McTominay against Switzerland at the end of the day, didn't he, to make it 1-0. So the SFA are to blame. There's something wrong with how we bring talented players on. They seem to get ruined and don't flourish. No, exactly. And why is that? 3.5 minutes this caught. I got to be 74 quid up here. It's going into slot machines, or is it getting banked? Or is it going on a Switzerland and Germany fucking double tonight? That's what it could be going on to. But yeah, no point me talking as if it's up. Let me just double check actually what I need. So Norris top 3, that's up. Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell top 6. That is up right now. We need to stop this small country mentality. There are a lot of other countries punching above their weight. Absolutely. I'm sick of it. I think Souness is pathetic, by the way. Rangers legend, but I'll call him it. Greeting about the population. There's fucking way more populations in there. The population doesn't, I'm not saying the population doesn't mean anything, right? But look at China. Look at America. Massive populations. India. And they're all fucking shite at football. America's got a lot better recently over the past decade, but let's not pretend that population, it's your work ethic, it's how you apply yourself and things like that, and the setup. Like the Slovenian league, the Slovenian league's pish. Slovenian population is like 3.5 million smaller than ours, near 4 million. So what is it? Well, what's the fucking excuse for that, everybody? Yeah, we need to manage our ambition. That's what we need to show everybody. It's not happening. It's not happening. The missus wanted to get me new Rangers top 3, and I told her I don't want to buy anything from her Diddy joke club. 75 quid for that new shirt. Euros got to the semi-finals with population of 3.5 million. Wales, sorry. Yep, exactly. So no excuse. Fair enough, but if we're honest, McTominay made good of a bad pass. Yeah, the McGregor pass wasn't good. It was behind McTominay's, but end of the day, he still played the pass, didn't he? So, again, best midfielder in the world, Cal McGregor. I expect him to play that pass a wee bit better, but still got the assist. As we've got a minute and a half left of this quali session, as we're about 10 seconds away from. I think Souness comes out with a lot of shite, by the way. It's the same with Rangers. Like when he was crying about PSV having more money. There's not that much money in it, man. But this guy was pretending that like they're fucking on billions compared to us. PSV have got more money. Yes, they spend more money, but he was making it like the gap to be like between like a Man City and a East Fife. It's no that. What it's like. When we got to the Europa League final, what about the money then? No, it was the players on the pitch stepped up and delivered. How about you have a fucking go at the players? You have a go at the manager? It's almost like some people are exempt from that. I don't understand it. No, I mean, it can be done. You can make yourself hard to beat. But for whatever reason, it doesn't happen. Right, this is our concentration time. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that one. I really don't like that for Carlos Sainz, I fucking tell you. Oh, Lando Norris, what are you doing? Oh. 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 My bet's beat right now as it stands. Right, Lando Norris, son, you need to go P2. Yes, P2. Charles Leclerc, oh, for fuck's sake, shut. Oh my god, he was sideways there. He needs to beat Carlos Sainz here, or my bet's humped. Oh, what's George Russell then? Bait. Fucking Leclerc's bottled it. Fuck my bet. 74 quid. Oh. Hamilton didn't beat Sainz anyway. That's rinse. That's mince. Fucking Charles Leclerc. Absolute mince, right? As if we were not enough of a laughing stock before these Euros, exactly. Someone on our channel said in the comments that Tav is a Rangers legend. Can you believe that? That's the ultimate happy clapper. Wait. Oh my god. Piastri got his lap deleted and the bet's up. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Holy fucking moly, that's a shocker, isn't he, there? £74 coming to daddy. That's how you end a live stream with a fucking bet getting one. Only £74 though, but gives you money to play with tonight. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for this live stream. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, talking about Rangers things for over an hour, and all that good stuff. So be back soon. Till next time. Peace.